Yes. Awesome. Now you guys can see what our sexy asses look like.
Look at us.
There's one thing you guys are gonna get used to real quick is the delay.
Yeah, there's a delay. There's like a 30-second delay, so don't think people are not leaving comments. That gets awkward quick.
And 30 seconds.
Yeah, and then you get the whole delay.
Okay. 30 seconds later,
Right.
that's why.
That's like speaking out in a different country, the translation, you say a joke 5 seconds later, oh, then they laugh.
Yeah.
It's like,
So what's going on, guys? We got a special guest here that came by the DashClicks headquarters today. I'm going to actually let them introduce themselves because they're probably going to tell you a lot more about themselves than I can. We're going to start off with the man himself.
What's up? My name is Gary Coxe. I'm a business and life strategist. And ultimately, I show people how to figure out what the things are that are sticking them or keeping them stuck to have more success. We all have things stuck in our past, you know. Maybe it's a decision we made in our past that we regret that's still haunting us to this day. Trauma, divorce, it could be anything. Or we're doing very, very well, but for some reason we've got some kind of thought processes or beliefs that keep us from getting to the next level. My job is to go in there, and I do it very, very quickly. If you've seen my work, perhaps maybe on Dr. Phil shows, the doctors, and that's pretty much what I do. Seminars, books. My one book is Don't Let Others Rent Space in Your Head.
Love it.
nice. That's great. He's the man.
Love it. I'm going to skip myself. I'll go last because you guys, well, actually, you know what? We got some other people. Maybe they don't. Yeah, because we got some other people. Yeah, right? What's going on? My name is Chad Kaderi. I am from DashClicks. DashClicks is a software platform strictly for marketing agencies, social media marketing agencies. If you're in the digital marketing space, we can definitely help you out. We have a software that lets you come to us. You can white label and fulfill all of your digital marketing services right through our platform. All you got to do is just go to DashClicks.com. On top of that, we do tons of actual educational stuff like this, like Whiteboard. We have on our affiliate program, we have agency tools. We do a lot of really cool stuff. You just got to check us out. Just go to DashClicks.com or swipe up. We'll send you both to Amazon and we'll send you to DashClicks.com. You get a 2-in-1 and we'll get a little coupon combo going for you.
This place is a bomb, man.
Thebomb.com.
That's it.
Awesome.
All right, we'll let somebody go next.
All right, my name is Cody Durakovic. I am in the fitness, health, and wellness space. Currently own and operate 2 nutritional supplement stores in Tampa, Florida. Nick's trainer, online fitness coach. Also, in the e-commerce fitness space as well, to where I will be, and currently internationally coach and mentor people in the fitness, health, and wellness space. That's pretty much all I got. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Cody Durakovic, Instagram, Cody_Dura. Let's connect. If you guys have questions, I'd love to be able to answer them for you.
You always see him beating me up in my videos, so you guys know who Cody is. This guy's, he's also my bodyguard.
So I don't want to say much. I want him to see what actually goes down.
Yeah. Me? You want to go? Go ahead.
Me?
Hit him.
Oh,
Hit him
man. What's up, everybody? I'm Leandro Thomas. Find me all on Instagram and Facebook under Leandro Thomas. I'm a video marketer. I help businesses do awesome and make more money by producing kick-ass content, basically, is what we do. So that's anything from videos to infographics and just digital content to help you guys convert. That's what we do. We pretty much help businesses nationwide, convert online. That's us.
Love it, man.
With or without his bun.
Yeah, with or without the bun.
Our hair down, that's important.
But you have to pay extra when he puts the hair down. Just remember that. He's going to bill you extra.
And then his name changes.
Listen, conditioner ain't cheap. I just want to throw that out there.
That's dope. I'm Nick Santonastasso. We got a lot of different crowds in here, so some of you may know me from that the Vine guy, the zombie prank guy, but I'm now a bodybuilder, I'm a model, but most importantly, a shifter of perspectives, and so global keynote speaker, touring around speaking on mindset, but business. 22 years old, built a 6-figure company in under, a little over a year and a half, and so just here to make people look at the world a little bit differently, so I'm excited to be here.
I love it, man. Thanks for joining.
Collective wisdom. We're going to China.
Yes.
Going to China.
China, can I come? Can I come?
I like it.
So what we got?
So first and foremost, for those of you guys that are inside of DashClicks, one thing that we're thinking about doing is, aside from the DashCon event that we wanted to throw at the end of October, November-ish, we want to do something special, and I was speaking to Gary about it. We want to see if you guys might be interested, right? So whether you're watching this live, hashtag live, you're watching live, by the way, hashtag replay if you're watching this after. We know most of you guys might be at work, might be at your 9 to 5, you might be doing something. We don't know what you're doing, but we'll figure it out after. So if you're watching this after, just make sure to hit hashtag replay. But anyways, guys, how would you like it if I took let's say it was, what is it, like 10 people in total? Or 7?
Yeah. Well,
about 10 people, including
10,
you.
yeah.
Right? So let's say about 10 people in total, including myself, Gary, and I think one person from Miss Crew. So maybe about 7 of you guys. If we took you guys all the way here, so you guys got to come here, you come to beautiful Miami. Now I know you guys are from all over the world, right? So you can come to beautiful Miami, then we go from Miami in Gary's jet, in his private jet. Then we fly out to the Bahamas. Gary has some people that are going to pick us up in some Rolls Royces, take us to the Sandals Hotel. We're at Sandals, we're going to be drinking and eating and having a complete mastermind for the entire day. And then after that day is done, we're going to be flying back to Miami, and then you guys can go home from there. So it's going to be a full one-day event, and we're going to be doing it with Gary and his business on his planes and cars and through his connections with Sandals. Now, if you guys are interested in doing that, I want you to do 2 things. 1, just drop a hell fuck yes Chad in the comments below. Or what you can do is just shoot me over a DM and I'll give you more information on how you can join. Now keep in mind, guys, you guys know there's thousands of users inside of DashClicks. There's only 7 seats that can fit on that plane.
We'll pick 7 people.
Yeah, 7 people up. So if you're interested, just go ahead and reach out to me and we'll let you know a little bit more details.
So the concept behind this is, you know, like Chad has mentioned, I'm going to personally, I fly the jet, so it'll be me and my other pilot. We'll fly the jet. We'll take you down to the Bahamas at Sandals Resorts, and it gives you the opportunity to have the ability to spend, you know, a full entire day with somebody like Chad and myself. And there's no agenda other than, you know, you're there to pick our brains. It's one full solid day. You don't have to, you know, get out of your routine of work for days or anything like that. And not to mention, for those of you who are into branding, hint, hint, right? Where can you go for the investment of this, for the 7 lucky people that we're going to pick and get your own private jet, Rolls Royces, limousines, coaches, 5-star Sandals resorts, and then just the footage alone, because I'll bring an assistant with us that does all the footage, and if you want to, you know, bring your own cameras and stuff, and then when you're done, you get somebody like Leo or somebody on your team to put together a kick butt, you know, video package for you. That in itself is worth the value, not to mention what we feel that we can help you in growing your business as well.
Completely priceless, and you can do this whole thing in your pajamas. So if you want to do this,
Well, I don't know.
you just go bring your pajamas or maybe a suit. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure the attire. Okay. Shorts and flip-flops.
That's
There we go.
That's it. That's all you
Sandals at Sandals.
And a notebook.
There we go. Hashtag.
That's right.
Sandals at Sandals. If you want to join, that's a secret keyword. Sandals at Sandals. Just hashtag it below.
Sandals Resort
Shoot me a DM. Yes.
I want them to be happy.
Sandals Resort at Sandals. This is not an affiliate program, people. Don't get excited.
Not yet. I don't know.
Well, we'll figure it out, you know?
But yeah, 7 lucky people. If you're serious about your business, you want to take it to the next level, definitely hit up Chad on this.
Yeah, and maybe you guys will come with us too. Maybe we'll take 2 jets. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll let more people in. We don't know what's going to happen. All we know is right now there's literally 7 seats. And if you want to be one of those lucky people, you got to just drop a comment in the chat or shoot me over a DM, and you might be one of those lucky people to join us in the Bahamas, drinking some, what's like the famous drink in the Bahamas?
Bahama Mama, baby.
Bahama
I'm your pilot,
Mama,
but I can't drink.
baby. No, you can't drink.
You have to drink at the end.
We are going to
You
drink.
got to learn during the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Say it.
Now keep in mind, the more Bahama Mamas that I drink, the more you're gonna learn. So just make
You just sit there and just give
Yeah.
In all seriousness, I think it's important for them to understand the value that they'll get behind a mastermind group like this. I mean, all of us have met a large, or well, I assume a large number of people in our network from these mastermind events. So, you know, take it serious. You know, drop a comment, drop the hashtags, get involved. You know, find a way.
In fact,
and maybe you're picked.
I flew Chad and Nick and Leo down to meet with Cody to meet Chad down here today. And what's an experience like that?
So
it's
yeah,
amazing.
let me
Really is.
talk on that a little bit. I mean, this morning we woke up at like 5:30.
I'm tired.
We were a little tired.
Playing a harmonica.
I mean,
you gotta watch his live.
Yeah, so, yeah. That's how I woke up, to Nick playing his harmonica. But anyway, so you know, we woke up early. We hit the road, got to the airport. You know, don't have to check your bags. You hop on a private plane. You're in Miami an hour and a half later.
Oh, an hour, dude.
Not even.
An hour, yeah, an hour. I mean, yeah. For sure, we were flossing, but you know, we end up in Miami. You're here, you know, networking with some awesome people. I mean, today alone, we've met with some CEOs of some large companies, Sandals Resort. You know, we get to meet you and what you're doing, and then I get to network with, you know, people like you who are, you know, potentially going to help me now with growing my brand and my businesses. So. It's crazy, you know.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
Net worth is your net worth.
There-
Net worth is your net worth.
There's so much truth behind that because you don't know what you don't know, and when you network, I mean, stop and think about. You know, I'm very blessed that I get to hang around billionaires, and when I hang around billionaires, I find out who do you think they network with? Billionaires, right? Yeah. So anytime you want to get to the next level, it's all in who you're networking with, and always remember that. And it is because what it is. I remember one day, some time ago, you know, I was doing a program charging a certain amount, and just because I networked and hung around another person, and I realized, well, wait a minute. You know, and I'm not saying this judgmental about the other guy. I said, this guy isn't any smarter than I am, but I found out he was charging more doing the same thing that I was. So the next client that I spoke to, I tacked on $6,000 because I was just hanging around that guy, and I got an extra $6,000 off of that sale. I would not have probably gone that mental direction if I had not hung around that guy. So just that alone right there was $6,000.
I think the common theme is we were talking about it before is omnipresence.
Yeah.
So maybe
100%.
let's do this real quick. Let's just go all of us like your quick definition of what omnipresence is and like why it's important. You want to start?
So, great question. I believe that
100%.
presence for me is just being in as many places as you can, shaking as many hands, whether you're meeting them in person or, you know, as we are going live. Obviously, you can't be with everybody, but we kind of feel like we are, and that's what it's all about. You know, you want to go out and, you know, shake hands because you never know who is going to remember you for a referral or, you know, some piece of business later on down the line. So that's why that's important and what I think about that.
Yeah, I think omnipresence, like, you know, there people, oh man, humans are very disempowering creatures, and so we're very negative. We tend to focus on the things we don't have, the things we want that we don't have, and so, you know, people have limiting beliefs that handicap them, right? I always say the biggest disability is a bad mindset. It's not the physical body, it's the limiting beliefs that hold us back. And so one of the biggest limiting beliefs is like, I don't have the resources. Mm-hmm. Well, the reason why you don't have the resources is because your vision is not strong enough. You don't have the emotion. And so if you're, like we were talking about it before, if you're passionate enough about what you're doing, then you're gonna find a way. I mean, being resourceful is probably the number one entrepreneur like trait you need to be, is just figure out how to do it. And so being omnipresent is like, find a way to get in front of the people you want to get in front of, or find a way to get into that room, or find a way to learn as much as you can about whoever's crushing it. I always say you don't have to reinvent the wheel, you just gotta make it smoother, right? And so, like, what are you doing to get in front of the people you need to get in front of? What are you doing to get into the rooms? Like, what are you doing to create the content? And that's my omnipresence.
100%.
Omnipresence, I mean, it's simply nothing more than creating opportunity. Right, you're using as many platforms and people as possible to get your story or what you sell or whatever your mission is out to other people, so they know what you're doing, which is obviously, again, you know, just networking, right? It's extremely important in everything that all of us do. Without my network, I wouldn't be standing here right now, right? You know, and every time I get around new people, I realize that I'm capable of more, and I think that's it's really, really powerful, because if we stay, you know, focused on ourselves and what we're doing, you know, on a daily basis, like we're in the grind and we're definitely achieving or working towards some type of goal. But, you know, being around people like, you know, you, Gary, and Nick, and being in a private plane, like it pushes me more, right? And then again, creating the opportunity to be more self-aware of the fact that other people are doing much more than you on a larger scale. I mean, it's just extremely motivating. You know, you think that you're busy until you get around other busy people.
Like, what are you doing when you're busy too?
Right.
What is your
time? You know, omnipresence. Use every single tool that you have. You know, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I mean, all these platforms. I mean, they were created to help network and market businesses and to build relationships. And I truly believe that life is about experiences and relationships. And again, without a network, you don't have those things. So omnipresence, be in the moment, create opportunities, don't wait for them.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell you for me, for omnipresence is not just, most people will think that omnipresence is just like, oh, I see you on social media, I see all your like remarketing ads and all your cold ads that you're running to me, and I see that, right? But it's way more than that. Like, omnipresence is a reason why all of us are even in this room together. Like, think about it. I flew out a couple days ago to Texas to Ryan Stewman's $1 Million Mastermind. I met Gary. Gary messaged me. Today we met at the airport with his jet.
And we just met each other, what, Friday?
Couple days ago.
Yeah.
Couple days ago, right? Think about that. Now, Gary has introduced me to these awesome guys. This is like networking in itself. Like, think about the person, Angel, right here. Flip that camera around really quick, Angel. Angel is the person who I met at one of the Funnel Hacking Lives event, Russell Brunson's ClickFunnels event. I met Angel. Look at Angel. Angel's here now. He runs our sales department at DashClicks. Can you show Tommy really quick? Tommy has been my friend since I've been like 8 years old, right? So I grew up with Tommy, we live in the same neighborhood. Like if you guys think like this is all about just, I see your ads, it's not. It's about your network. That's omnipresence to me. Like the people that I know, the people that I speak to, the connections that I make, like I'm sure somehow we're gonna all do something together after this. So for me, that's what omnipresence is.
That's what it's about.
And for me, when I think of omnipresence, I think about being everywhere all the time. So I personally have 3 cell phones. You guys saw them. And the reason is like if I'm going to do a live, I'll do 3 different phones, an iPad. I'm trying to get out as much as I possibly can. And the exposure, and you know, like these guys saying, getting in front of the right people, and not only just, you know, getting in front of them, but also seeing what you can do to help them too. We talked about that today, you know, adding, yeah, it's got to be a win-win. Everything that I do, if it's not a win-win, even though if I feel somebody can do more for me than I can't for them, and I don't feel like it's a win-win, unless I have their permission to kind of get some information and help from them, I don't feel there's a win-win there. So there's value, it's valueless to me. So that's what we were talking about. In every relationship, I think everybody here can say one thing we have in common: we're setting up win-wins here for everybody. Everything we're doing is win-wins.
100%.
It creates value, and
We're all in this together.
Yeah, we were talking about last night on a little live that we did about contribution and how we can contribute more to society and leaving a footprint, like Nick says, you know, here on this planet. And again, the network that we're creating, you know, just the fact that I met you today, like actually Gary, you as well.
Yeah.
Although you're so
We all met each other today.
yeah, he's so chill.
For Nick and I.
Yeah, he's so chill. I feel like I've known him longer, but you just have you know good presence. But you know, again, my point is that by coming together, that we're allowed to, you know, contribute more, right? Give you guys more of an opportunity to learn from us, or to share our stories and our perspectives. And I think that's again what it's all about as well. Like not just like how are we going to benefit from it, but how is our crowd, our audience going to benefit from the information that we're putting out there? And I truly believe that's what drives people like us.
100%,
yeah,
man.
What we can give back versus
100%. Like value is probably like the biggest like stamp of anything. Like I just learned the power of value. I know somebody new. Like
value,
I was speaking to you guys this morning at the airport. I was like, we launched DashClicks like 7 months ago, and for me, I was always like in the agency mind, and I was holding everything, and I didn't want to share anything with nobody because it was like, these are my secrets. If I tell people how to do this, then they're going to go out and do it, and then I'm going to go out of business. But it's not. Like when we flipped over to DashClicks, like we have thousands of users that sign up to our platform in the last couple of months with $0 in ads. We have not spent any advertising money, and it's the reason of just coming up here, doing these whiteboard videos, bringing awesome people like this and providing value back to the community, and then they see that value, and guess what? Success comes with bringing value. So then it comes back to you, right? So like value is like major, something that I personally learned the last couple of months, and I think it's like, I can't like stamp of approval that shit enough. That's like the most important thing to me now.
I want to actually, I want to touch base on that. In creating value and adding value to people, to kind of circle back with joining in like a mastermind group or a networking group, I think that it's very important to make that investment in yourself by, you know, putting yourself around people that can help you add more value to your clients, because you're not gonna fill in those gaps by yourself. You know, like there's people that are really good at things that I am not, and by being part of a strong network, I've been able to fill out those gaps, those weaknesses with people that I can have do that for my clients, that, you know, it allows me to provide more value to them, and at the end of the day, you know, charge more for those services, which, you know, it's always a good thing. But I would have never done that had I not, you know, invested into becoming a member of a group. You know, it doesn't matter what group, as long as it's a group of like-minded people that you can, you know, all provide value to each other, in turn providing that value to your clients. Going back.
Love it, man.
Those at Sandals Resorts.
And the longevity. Longevity is key. One of the core values, not only in personally, but in business. And like, I'm here for longevity. And so we're saying providing win-wins is like, you know, so many people are in the mindset of like, oh, what can I get from this dude? Or what can I get from this? What can I get from this, you know, this opportunity? And that's not a winning mentality. A winning mentality is like, how can I provide like as much value as I can to this, so, you know, he can help me, like both the boats float. Like winners want everyone to win. And so right now you may even be like self-reflecting and saying like, oh, I kind of hate on people when I see them win. Well, you better like cut it, because it's what winner's mentality. I'm here for longevity. I'm here for win-wins. That's like key.
Yeah.
You want to build relationships, like you got to nurture them. You have to have you have to have longevity in mind, not quick fixes.
Yeah, and I feel like as well, if you're doing something for the wrong reason, like you're eventually gonna get caught on that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
people are gonna sniff you out, and eventually it's not gonna end up good for you.
The
So
BS meter, right?
be genuine.
That's
you know?
that's a taker. Don't be a taker. Don't be a taker.
They're very good.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. So don't be a taker. Do not take.
Give.
Don't go up to a group and start taking. Just
Give
give.
good. Yeah, you give good, you get good.
That's right. I like
Bottom
that.
line.
I love it.
Dope. Well,
Guys.
who's signing out?
I don't know, like, what's going on, everybody? Oh, we're out of here. We gotta go excited. We're gonna go crazy. This is gonna end up being like one of those memes. Like you're just gonna see it's like a GIF or something like that.
Oh, me and Nick usually end it with something that we do, like we
Do it.
No, we're just like.
Bye, everybody. Have a good day.
That was fun. guys.
Comment, share it if you're gonna end it. If you're gonna kill it, share it.
Thank you, brother.
Love it, guys. That was fun, man. That was fun, bro.
Very
Love it, man.
Fly back to Tampa here in a
That
little
was
bit.
good.